for your quiz, I'm going to do a quick recap of what point-slope form looks like. So we talked about slope-intercept form, which looks like this. We've talked about standard form, which looks like this. And then today we're going to talk about point-slope, which looks like this. Y minus y1 equals n times x minus x1. Here's what you're going to do. You'll notice there are numbers next to the x and y of your equation. When we write a coordinate point, we always write an x comma y. So we're going to do that. We're going to put our x value and our y value. But we have to change the sign of each. So since this was x plus 6, I'm going to make it a negative 6. And since this was a y plus 2, I'm going to make it a negative 2. So my point, negative 6, negative 2. And then they give me the slope. That's the number outside of my parentheses or outside of my x like always. So that's 1/2, which for the record, since it's a positive slope, is in green. So I am going to plot my point negative 6, negative 2. Okay? I'm going to use my slope to find the next couple points, and then I'm simply going to draw my line. So I'm going to go up 1, right 2, 1, right 2. So that's something that looks like this. I have my line. So as a recap, point-slope form, y minus y1 equals n times x minus x1. And the point is the opposite sign. Whatever sign they gave you, you're going to do the opposite. So in this example, my point would be x comma y, right? So negative 1, positive 3. My slope is 2, just 2 over 1. That's an increasing slope. So I would have negative 1, 3, and then up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1. Like this. And in this one, I would have x comma y, change my sign, positive 4, negative 4, slope of negative 2/3. It's decreasing. Positive 4, negative 4, then down to this. Now, in the other cases, when after we did these graphing examples, we were given the graph, and then we had to come up with the equation. But there is an infinite number of equations, so for the sake of simplicity, we're going to limit our equations with these two. And we're going to use the slope formula to do this. So we're going to put an equation in point-slope form by getting 2 points, finding the slope, and then plugging them in. So I've got 2 points here. It doesn't matter which one I call x1 and which one I call x2. But whatever one I call x1, y1 goes with it. So I call that one x1, 5 is the y1, call this one x2, that'll be y2. So I'm simply going to plug in my points here. So y minus y, so 5 minus 1 over 0 minus, second negative is, we put that in parentheses. 5 minus 1, that's 4. 0 minus negative 2, that's a positive 2. Minus 2. Now there are 2 answers that would work here. I could pick this point, or I could pick this point, and both would provide me the same answer. So I'm going to change my sign. So if I use 0, 5 as my point, my y value is positive 5. That means I need to change it to a negative 5. Y minus 5 is equal to my slope, which is 2, times x. 0 doesn't have a sign, so I'll just put minus 0. Which this would also be acceptable as y minus 5 equals 2, and there would be no parentheses. I would accept either of those. Or you could use this one, and I'll put my y, and then since that's a positive 1, I'm going to make it a negative 1. I keep my slope of 2, and since that is positive 2, or negative 2 rather, I'm going to make it a positive 2. If I do the same thing for my next example, I'll call this x1, y1, x2, y2. So I'm going to have m equals y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. So it'd be 1 minus 3. So I guess my equation would be 3 minus 1 over negative 2 minus 2. That is 2 over negative 4, which simplifies to negative 1/2. Then if I pick this equation, or this point rather, it would be y minus 3 equals negative 1/2 times x. Is x a negative 2? It's going to become plus 2. Or you could do this one and have y minus 1 equals negative 1/2 times x minus 2. Either would work. Once you finish this, go ahead and give your best guess on your quiz. Go through it. Try every problem. Give me something. And then you're going to grade it yourself. And then you're going to turn it into me.